Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix this error with the game on your Windows computer. Now for this, the first step is to restart PC. Simply restart your computer. Do not ignore this step. Just restart your computer once and then check. Still not working. Start or restart VGC service. Now for this, type in services in Windows search box and then click on services. Now find here you can see VGC. Make a double click. Set this to automatic. Click on apply. Click on start if highlighted. And then click on OK. And then make a right click and then click on restart. And then relaunch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to close Citrix Workspace. So if you're using this application, then you can make a right click over here. It's hidden over here. Make a right click and then click on exit. And then make a right click on the start menu and then go to task manager. If you find Citrix Workspace over here, in that case you can just make a right click and then end it. So in my case here you can see Citrix over here, make a right click, end task. So find end it and then you can go to the startup option. Over here you can see startup apps. Now if you find Citrix over here, you can just make a right click and then you can click on disable and then you can check. You can disable it from here, or you can even go to Windows settings and then go to apps and then in the search over here type in startup over here and then go to startup apps. If you find Citrix over here, disable it, turn it off. And similarly, if you find it enabled over here, you can disable it and then you have to restart your computer and then check. Now disable AppProtection Service for Citrix system. Now for this you can type in services in Windows search box and then find AppProtection Service. If you make a double click here, you can see path is executable and this is for Citrix. So you have to disable this AppProtection Service only for Citrix. So you can just make a right click over here and then you can make a double click, and then click on disable, apply, click on OK. Whenever you want to use Citrix in future, you can always come back over here and you can set it to automatic whenever you want to use it. But till the time you are playing the game, you can just disable it. Now still not working, uninstall Citrix Workspace. So still you are receiving any kind of problem, error, then in that case you can uninstall this Citrix Workspace from your computer. So you can type in Citrix over here, make a right click on Citrix and then click on uninstall, and after the uninstall, restart your computer and then check. Later on, if you want, you can reinstall Citrix. Next step is to launch offline launcher. Now for this you can go to File Explorer, go to this PC, open C drive, open Riot Games and open the game folder over here, live, and here you can see offline launcher. So you can just make a right click, run as administrator, open offline launcher. Now once offline launcher is open, you will receive this error because it's offline. Then now you can, if you receive any kind of error, critical error over here, the crash error, in that case do not do anything, just keep it open and then you can go to Riot client. You can, if you don't have Riot client open, then you can search for Riot client and open Riot client. Once Riot client is open, now you can go to the game and you can launch the game from here. Now once you launch the game from Riot client, it will launch the game and you will have two games running over here. This is the offline one and this is the from the Riot client. Now you can even if you see critical over here, just click on the no option over here and you can continue playing the game from here. And if you are able to, you can even use you can close this offline version, you can close it and then you can continue with the online one and then you can check. This has worked for many players, so it might work for you. Now still not working, in that case exit Riot Vanguard. So if you have Riot Vanguard running over here, make a right click and then click on exit Vanguard, click on yes, and then the next, and then you can launch the game and then check. If that does not work, close Riot Vanguard in task manager. So make a right click and then go to task manager, and if you see Riot client over here, Riot Vanguard, not the client, Vanguard. So in my case it is closed. So if you find Riot Vanguard, not the Riot client. In the task manager, you can make a right click and end the task, and then you can launch the game and then check. Still not working. Disable Windows real-time protection before you launch the game. So you can open Windows settings, go to privacy and security, and then go to Windows security, and over here click on virus and threat protection, and over here you can see virus and threat protection settings. Click on manage settings over here. Here you can see real-time protection. You can disable it. Click on yes, and now launch the game. Now, once the game is up and running, you can go back to virus and threat protection over here, and then click on manage settings over here and turn on the real-time protection. Click on yes to allow, and then you can start playing the game. Now, still not working. Let me close the game. Still not working. The next step is to rename or delete the lion folder. Now, for this, you have to go to this PC, open C drive. Now open users folder. Now open your username folder. Now open AppData folder. If you don't see AppData at the top, click on view, select show, put a check on hidden items, and then open AppData folder. Now open the local folder, and over here you will find the lion folder. So over here you have to rename. You can rename this, or you can even delete it. So you can just rename it. I will just rename it now. Relaunch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to rename or delete the game, these two folder. Now for this, when you go to this location, when you open the local, go to this location once again, and then find the Riot Games folder. Here you can see Riot Games. Open this folder, and here over here you can see 2xko, and then install 2xko. Make a right click, and then you can rename it or you can delete it. So I will just rename it. You can delete it or you can rename it, and then you can relaunch the game, and then you can check. Now you can relaunch the game. Still not working. Rename the Riot Games folder. So you can go back, and then same location, find Riot. Here you can see Riot Games folder. So now this time you can rename this folder. Make a right click, and then you can rename it, or you can even delete it. So I will just rename it. Now relaunch the game and then check. So in my case it's running. So let me close the Riot launcher, and then I should be able to rename it. It was open, so let me close it from here. Make a right click, click on exit over here, and then try to rename it. Once it is renamed, now you can launch Riot client, and then again you can launch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to turn off overlay, NVIDIA overlay. So if you have NVIDIA app running on your computer, open NVIDIA app and then go to settings over here. Now go to settings over here, and then you will see NVIDIA overlay over here. So if NVIDIA overlay, if this is on, then turn it off. Turn it off and then close NVIDIA app and then launch the game. Similarly, if you have Discord running, you can go to Discord settings. Now go to Discord settings and scroll down over here. You can see overlay. Turn off these overlay option and then close Discord. So make sure that you close it from here. Make sure it is closed. And over here NVIDIA app also, you can close everything and then check. If you have any other overlay application, you can turn off overlay in any other overlay application and then close that overlay application. Close MSI Afterburner Revertiner. So if you have these running, close it. Close Steam if running. So here you can see Steam running. So make sure that you close Steam as well. So you can close Steam over here. Exit Steam. Make sure Steam is closed and then launch the game. Repair the game files. Now for this you can go to Riot client. So go to Riot client and then select the game over here, and then click on your profile icon, then go to settings over here, and then over here you can see repair option. Make sure enable auto update is checked over here, and then click on repair and then start repair and let the repair complete. Or you can just spam click repair option. Just do it multiple times. So let the repair complete and then you can check. sometimes spam clicking the repair button works. Next step is to, you can go to this location. Now for this, you can type in registry editor in Windows search box and then click on registry editor. Click on yes to allow. Now over here, expand H key current machine, then software, and then find Microsoft, expand Microsoft over here, and then it's Windows NT. Scroll down. At the bottom, you will find Windows NT over here. Expand Windows NT, and then current version image, current version, and then find image file execution option. Now over here, if you see this Dave override enable, make a double click and change the value data to 0 over here, and then click on OK. Now if this is not there, suppose it's empty, suppose it's not there, in that case you can make a right click, new dword 32-bit value, and then you can name this as enable Dave override enable. Make a right click, rename it, and then you can set the value data to 0 over here, and then click on OK. Now you have to restart your computer. Restart your computer, and after the system restart, you can launch the game and then check. Next step is to allow the game exe file to antivirus program. So if you have any third-party antivirus like Avast, Norton, Bitdefender, McAfee, whichever antivirus program you have, allow the game exe file or the complete game folder to the game exe to the antivirus program. Now, if you have this Komodo antivirus, now first of all, if you have Windows security, in that case you can go to privacy and security and then go to Windows security and then click on virus and threat protection. Scroll down at the bottom, you will see manage ransomware protection. Click on it and then click on allow an app through control folder access. Click on yes to allow. Click on add an allowed app. Click on browser apps. Go to the game installation folder. So in my case, it's in C drive, Riot Games. Open this game folder, live. Select all the exe file. Again, add an allowed app, browser apps. Select this one. Open. Browser apps. Lion binaries Win64. Select this one. Open. Check if there are any other exe file. So add all the exe file. Yeah. Once you add the exe file, now type in control panel in Windows search box and then click on control panel. And then click on system and security, Windows Defender Firewall. Allow an app or feature through Windows Defender Firewall. Click on change settings. Click on allow another app. Click on browse. Go to the game installation folder and then open the game folder. And then do the same thing. Add all the exe file over here. Now once the game is added, in my case it is already added. Once the game is added over here, now you can launch the game and then check. Now if you have this Komodo antivirus, then you can go to settings in Komodo antivirus, settings, advanced protection, miscellaneous, and then check the box that says don't detect shellcode injection in these applications. Then click these applications and then add a Riot Games folder, the complete game folder, and add every exe file inside of it. So the way I did. Allow the complete, also you can allow the complete game folder as an exception to your antivirus program. So whichever antivirus program you are using, you can add the complete game folder to your antivirus program. Now the next step is to delete the temp file. Now for this you can type in run in Windows search box and then run, and over here type in temp and then select everything, Control A, and then shift delete. And once this is done, now again open the run box. Again open the run box and then this time type in percentage temp percentage and then click on OK and select everything and then delete. And once this is deleted, now you can launch the game again and then you can check. Still not working. The next step is to disable startup items in Task Manager. Make a right click in the Start menu, go to Task Manager, and then you can go to the Startup option over here, and then the thing which you don't need on startup. For example, if I don't want this, you can disable it. This is disable it. Disable. I don't need this. Disable. Microsoft Teams, I don't need it. So you can disable the startup items over here. So you can disable the items which you don't need over here, and then you can restart your computer and then check. Perform clean boot. This is important. So type in system configuration in Windows search box and then click on system configuration. Go to the services tab and then put a check on the box which says hide all Microsoft services. Make sure hide all Microsoft services is checked over here, and then click on disable all. Hit apply. Click on OK. You will see a restart option. Restart your computer and then launch the game. Still not working. Turn off VPN. So if you're using VPN, turn it off and then close VPN. Next step is to go to this location. This location is you can type in registry editor over here, and then this time open HKey local machine once again. So it's HKey local machine, and then it's software Microsoft Windows, software, and then Microsoft, then Windows, and then it's current version app model, current version app model unlock. Now over here you can create this entry, new D32-bit value, and then name it as allow development without DEV license. Rename this, and then you can set the value data to 0. If you already have it, then you can set it to 0 over here and then click on OK, and then restart your computer. Restart is a must after this, and after the system restart you can launch the game. Now once you are done playing the game, if you don't need it, you can just make a right click and you can delete it because you have added it. If it was already there, you don't have to delete it. Just set the value data to 0 and then restart your computer and then launch the game. Next step is to delete this file. Now for this you can open File Explorer, go to this PC, open C drive, open Windows folder, and over here find VGK boot status. You can make a right click over here. If you want to create a backup, you can copy this and you can paste it to the desktop. Now once you have a backup created, now you can make a right click on this and then delete it. Once this is deleted, use Revo uninstaller. You can get Revo uninstaller you can install it. If you have it, simply launch it. If you don't have it, you can download the free version from the Revo uninstaller website, your Revo uninstaller free one. So you can download the free one. I already have it installed. So launch Revo uninstaller, and then once you launch it, find Riot Vanguard. Here you can see Riot Vanguard, not the Riot client, but the Riot Vanguard. Make a right click and then click on uninstall. You can select it or you can click on uninstall at the top and then click on continue. Now this will completely uninstall Riot Vanguard, so click on yes to continue. Once it is done, select advanced option over here and then click on scan. Select all, delete. Yes. Once this is done, now restart your computer. No need to restart. Run this command first. Copy this command. This command is provided in the video description. Type in CMD in Windows search box. Make a right click on command prompt app and then make sure that you open command prompt as an administrator. Click on yes to allow. Paste the command over here. Hit the enter key. If you receive error, just ignore it. Run this. Even if you receive this error, just ignore it and then restart again there. And after the system restart, now you have to launch the game shortcut. You can go to the game installation folder. You can use the shortcut to launch the game, or you can simply find the game and then you can just launch the game from the Riot client. Or when you launch the game, this will reinstall Vanguard. So now you have to log in again. This time when you try to launch it, you will see update option. Just hit update, click on yes to allow, and let the update complete. And here you can see installing Vanguard. Once the installation is complete, launch the game and then check. You might have to restart the computer after this. So here you can see game requires a system restart. So make sure that you restart your computer. And after the system restart, you can launch the game and then check. Next step is to install Visual C++ file. For this, copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. Here you can see install Visual C++ file. Now here you can see x86 and x64. You have to download both the files. x86, run this exe file. If you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install button, hit install. Download this x64 file as well. Again, if you see the repair option, run this exe file. Again, if you see repair, click on repair. If you see the install button, hit install, click on yes to allow, and let the installation complete. Once installed, then restart your computer. And after the system restart, you can check. Still not working. The next step is to run the game from the game installation folder. Now for this, you can go to the game installation folder, and then you can open the game folder live, and then make a double click, launch the game from here. And you can even use the offline launcher, launch the game. Once it is running, you can launch the game using this one, the normal one. Or you can open this line folder, binaries, Win64, make a double click, launch the game from here and then check. If that does not work, make a right click on run as administrator and then check. Now still not working, make a right click on the game exe file, go to this tab. If this is checked over here, you can uncheck this box and then hit apply, click on OK, and then launch the game. Do the same thing with the first exe file, this one. Make a right click, go to properties. If this is checked over here, you can uncheck this box, hit apply, click on OK, make a double click, or you can just make a right click, run as administrator and then check. Next step is to perform a clean installation of your graphics card driver. So if you have NVIDIA card, go to NVIDIA website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website, select your graphic card, and then install the latest graphic card driver from here. Whichever is the latest graphic card, you can install that. You can download it, click on view and then click on download. And once the download is complete, run the exe file, and then you will see, click on yes to allow, click on OK, click on agree and continue. Select custom option, then click on next, and then put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. And once the clean installation is done, restart your computer, and after the system restart, launch the game. Still not working. The next step is to update Windows to the latest version. For this, open Windows settings, go to Windows Update, click on check for update. Once all the updates are installed over here, restart your computer, and after the system restart, you can launch the game. Next step is to unplug all the external devices which you are not using. So if you have VOTAs, wheel, pedals, any kind of USB adapter connected, disconnected. Disconnect extra controller connected to the computer. Do not overclock. You can set it to default and close overclocking application. Close all the third-party application which you are not using. Remove the undervolt if you have undervolted, and then check. The last step is to uninstall the game. Go to the game installation folder, delete the game folder, and then restart the computer and then install the game to C drive. So if nothing is working, you can uninstall the game. Okay, uninstall option is not here, so you can just type in the name of the game over here and then make a right click and then click on uninstall. Now after the uninstall, go to the game installation folder and then delete the game folder. Like, you have to delete the game folder from here. Delete this game folder. Once it is deleted, and then you can restart a computer and then install the game to C drive. So if the game is installed to D drive or E drive or any external drive, try to install the game to C drive. When you install the game, select C drive and then check. If the game is already installed to C drive, try installing the game to another SSD and then check. So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to fix this error. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.